just went and rented out a hearse. The devil and his keys, and I'm sitting in reverse. About to back up on my life and make it worse. Dealing with disease, and I know I can't be cured. I'm certain, I'm uncertain, and I'm certainly insured. No sir, I assure you it's a circus over her. This ain't church. Climbing to the canopy, I'm winding up the family tree. It's nuts, but I think the family's cursed. War widow lost a father and a husband.
Whoever sees this and subscribes right now will get free camo. Just because you can't see it doesn't mean it isn't there. What's going on, YouTube? It's Knox Hill, and we are back with our reaction series. So today, man, honestly, I gotta do a double take on this. I can't believe that this is happening because I feel like I've had no context with this. All of a sudden, you guys are commenting. I'm in the middle of diss track season. I don't know what's happening in hip-hop. I've reacted to like 5, 6, 7 diss tracks in a row. It has been absolutely crazy. And then I come to find that there's another diss track that I have to react to from Ryan Upchurch, who apparently is dissing Tom MacDonald. That's right. I did not misspeak on this. We have an Upchurch diss of Tom MacDonald, which is crazy to me because honestly, I'm a fan of both of them. I really don't know how I feel about this situation, but maybe this diss track will reveal some more things so I can understand this better and figure out why Ryan has beef and really what the hell is going on with this whole situation. So anyways, we got Upchurch. This is Why Boys. But before we get any further, listen, I'm going to give a quick shout out to that song in the intro. If you guys like that, yes, I'm an artist myself. Brand new music video. It is wild. It is a storytelling track. It is true. Dropped not too long ago. If you want to support me and check it out, it's blowing up right now. I'll put the links to it below. But anyways, know what we're here for. Ryan Upchurch, step up to the plate. Let's see what you got. One. Smooth piano.
Ashes motherfuckers, what they capsize. They smiling wave to the wave.
Oh, I can't. A picture of Malibu's Most Wanted. He's got the hog tattoo on and some of Tom MacDonald's face tattoos. Come on, that says something right there. And why boys, white boys.
Ashes motherfuckers, what they capsize. They smiling wave to the wave, make them capsize. Rolling in my lane, then you chilling in your last ride. 5-head ass, what your capsize? Asking motherfuckers what they capsize. They smiling wave to the wave, make them capsize. Rolling.
All right, smile and wave to the wave. Like they're riding this wave, this momentum, whatever's trending. So that plays off of like capsizing your ship in the wake in the waves. So that's one level. Second level is asking what their cap size is, right? 5 times, head ass. He's got a big head. He's full of himself. So let's check his cap size. Literally his cap. 3 to me is cap in terms of, you know the saying, no cap. Are you lying? So what are we going to question here? Let's check how much he is capping, his cap size. Also, like shouting about things and like trying to make stuff like go viral or dealing with toxic things, right? You could say that you're capitalizing that when you make those titles and those songs and stuff. So cap size with that could apply as well. That could be a quadruple. I mean, this is Church. Like he's got a very just different way of thinking and leveling stuff and putting things together, man. Let's see where we go with this.
Cap size, they smiling wave to the wave, make them capsize. Rolling in my lane, chilling in your last ride. 5-head ass, I know you on the capside. My noise, my voice, heard around town in the nice toys.
My voice, nice. So I love just that like growling, aggressive style delivery. I think Church is just setting the tone here. He's going to go into attack mode right away in the verse, man. And when we've heard other like diss tracks from Church, it's more of like a laid back delivery. Like he's having fun, like playing with food almost. This feels more like I'm going to go straight in for the throat. Let's see where we go.
To the wave, make them capside, rolling in my lane, chilling in your last ride. 5-head ass, I know you on the capside. My noise, my voice, heard around town in the nice toys. My boys, my force, find out what the South known for. Somebody tell transgender Hannah Montana to take his maple syrup sipping ass back over to fucking Canada. Green
What? The transgender Hannah Montana. What in the Disney Channel just happened to Tom MacDonald?
Montana to take his maple syrup sipping ass.
Obviously maple syrup sipping ass because he's Canadian. What is the Hannah Montana?
Somebody tell transgender Hannah Montana.
It is kind of ironic because Tom speaks out, you know, like I would feel like that's an interesting diss to flip on Tom, calling him transgender when we know how he feels and has voiced many times about trans issues.
Take his maple syrup sipping ass back over to fucking Canada. Green Goblin looking honky, only known when in the web. Hashtag America Hummer bulletproof vest. You ain't
Hashtag America Hummer bulletproof vest, because he's just again capitalizing on what's trending, right? He's capping with it all. Hashtag this, hashtag that. And then he calls him a honky, but the Green Goblin on the web, like on the internet, versus Green Goblin from Spider-Man in the web. Smooth wordplay there.
only known in the web. Hashtag America Hummer bulletproof vest. You ain't going outside without your COVID-19 masses, dude. Like Lil Nicky, thirsty for the drama, gender fluid and a flask.
Lil Nicky, gender fluid in a flask. That's a smooth play off of fluid, like fluid that you're drinking, versus being gender fluid. Again, very interesting method of attack here, going on the gender bars with Tom. I mean, this I feel like could have more traction. You ain't going outside without your COVID-19 mask. Tom, his voice, due to Nova's health conditions, they don't really go out a lot into public. She has to wear a mask to protect herself. They're worried about her. So Church is sitting here going, like we just had with the Benzino disses of Eminem. All you do is stay in your house all day and make content, right? You're not really about this outside life, even though you portray this image that you are, and you let the world think something different than what is actually going on in your personal life.
Hashtag America Hummer bulletproof vest. You ain't going outside without your COVID-19 masses, dude. Like Lil Nicky, thirsty for the drama, gender fluid and a flask. Rapping by the tractor, you don't even cut your own grass. Google Nashville told the PR lady, hey, double yes. I kinda like how they dress, bedazzle my jacket, got braids in my shed.
Bedazzle my jacket, got braids on my shit. He just switched into a Tom MacDonald style flow, and even the music changed right there. And it almost sounded eerily like a Tom MacDonald song. And what he's saying there, you don't even cut your own grass, right? With a tractor, right? Again, there's discrepancies to images that you're portraying and the fan base that you're, pandering towards versus what you actually do. You see Church's mode of attack here. And listen, I'm just sat breaking down his methodology and how he's approaching this and what he's saying right now with it all. Yeah, like Google it. That's important to me because instead of going outside and seeing something, you're learning all this on the internet. See how he positions this? You're Googling it, then you're turning to your PR people and ooh, that's interesting because Tom MacDonald's independent. So all of a sudden he's turned into his PR lady. Right, okay.
Rapping by the tractor, you don't even cut your own grass. Google Nashville told the PR lady, hey, double yes. I kinda like how they dress, bedazzle my jacket, got braids in my shed. Kinda look like Barbie mixed with the can. And I am the guy that's talking.
I think I get it now because he's got the long braids. So he's saying he's almost like a girl with the long braids, hence the gender fluid sort of nature. And then the Barbie meeting the Ken doll. Right, all right.
Kinda look like Barbie mixed with the can. And I am the guy that's talking to your kid. Undercover in the system, so yeehaw.
I don't know why. We really dug deep to find that voice right there. But he's obviously, again, he's trolling Tom MacDonald's style of delivery, which, is a good flip in a rap battle. Take the other rapper's style of delivery and mock them with it and then imitate their own flow and flip it back on them. That's exactly what he's doing right
I
there.
am the guy that's talking to your kid. Undercover in the system, so yeehaw. Rebellious sound choke, even in a fool Nelson Mandela. No.
Smooth. He doesn't choke. And then Nelson Mandela putting you into a chokehold right there. And then undercover in the system. So yeehaw, rebellious. Again, he's attacking the character of Tom and some of Tom's message. And what he's trying to do is point out he's undercover in the system. Tom's acting like he's undercover in the system. He's all rebellious. But you see what Church is doing? He's adding irony to that statement, right? He's again, he wants to put some question marks to this.
So yeehaw, rebellious sound choke, even in a fool Nelson Mandela. No glitch in my ship, Music City antenna. I'm the underground shit, chicken sewage tank dripping. That's his motherfucker.
Underground shit, literally a sewage tank which has underground shit, but he is underground and he is the shit. And then obviously no glitch in no glitch in my shit. And then you talk about the system. We're not glitching in this case. He's staying true to who he is. He is from the Music City and he is broadcasting to us right now through the antennas, boys.
I'm the underground shit, chicken sewage tank dripping. Ask these motherfuckers what they capsize. They smiling wave to the wave.
He turned this into a
Make
hook.
them capsize. Rolling in my lane, then you chilling in your last ride. 5-head ass, what your capsize? Asking motherfuckers what they capsize. They smiling wave to the wave, make them capsize. Rolling in my lane, chilling in your last.
This is interesting from Church because I think one of the critiques that has been said about Tom MacDonald is when people want to point out the flaws that Tom not everyone's a fan of his hook writing and his hook. So I think Church, including a hook on this diss track versus other Church diss tracks, I think in a way that's a diss because he wants to show that he can write as catchy of a hook as Tom can and do it better. Again, another sort of methodology to writing diss tracks, right? We talked about like imitating flows and flipping it. Well, then pinpointing things that your opponent doesn't do that well and showing that you can do it better.
To the web, make them capside, rolling in my lane, chilling in your last ride, five head ass, I know you on the capside, heel, Billy.
Oh, those drums right there are smooth. You know what's also dope? There's like this sort of like demonic mix. It's Church. I know you want to capsize. Like the juxtaposition of his more like treble-like voice here. And then this super like bassy dark voice off to the side of the mix.
I know you on the capside, heel, Billy, holla boys, ain't nobody fucking with me. I'm MacDonald, you dentist, a menace looking ass nigga, you ain't got no bullets, it's a...
Well,
with me. I'm MacDonald, you dentist, a menace looking ass nigga, you ain't got no...
I mean, interesting. First off, he name dropped Tom MacDonald, right? So there's no sublims anymore. He's inserting him directly into the conversation. So he's saying that with his chest out. What I don't understand, though, is dropping the N-word. I mean, I guarantee there's going to be people in the comment section, well, it's a white guy on a white guy, so it's not really this, but why? It doesn't, I don't know, it doesn't sit right with me. Like, all I can do is speak from personal experience, right? As you guys know, I'm a white kid. I grew up in an all-black county. My best friend is black. That's who I started rapping with. When I go on tour later this year, you'll see me and him together. You know, a lot of my circle and my people, yeah, I come from a black community. So for me, you know, you talk about like street cred and sort of street passes, like amongst my people, sure, I could say it. But from my side of things, I never do say it. I never want to say it. I know it's a part of hip hop and so many people use it, and I'm sure there'll be arguments down below about this. But for me, if you look at the history and you look at the roots of that word, it's such a divisive word. And you guys know here on my channel, I stand for uniting people. I stand for bringing people together. So something as divisive as that, I don't see it because it doesn't really make sense for the bars that he's saying and what he's doing. And for me, I'm kind of disappointed in Church. It's almost like he's saying it because he knows he can get away with it in this sense, because he's got such a loyal following and upbringing. I'm sure there's going to be a lot of reactors that gaslight it or just like skim over that. But for me, I can't just skim over that, man. I'm not. That's a shame. That's a shame because I've really been breaking this down in this diss, and it's gonna. Why, man? There's no need for it. There's no need for it. Church is a smart dude. He's a smart guy, man. I love so much of his music and what he does. I think he's such a talented MC. But yeah, I'm definitely, me personally, this is my opinion, and I'm not afraid to say it. I'm disappointed in that line, man. Not needed. Not needed. Let's keep going.
Bullets, it's illegal in your state, killer. Armor vest on a tank with
Hang on. See, but now because of this, because of me dealing with that line, I'm going to miss the other like lines and what's going on.
ass nigga, you ain't got no bullets, it's illegal in your state, killer.
You ain't got no bullets. It's illegal in your state, killer, because Tom MacDonald is in California. Notice how he says killer, right? That's like trolling him. Like, hey, you're acting like a killer, or, you know, killer, slanging it in. But really, what is it? Like, mag can only hold 10 rounds in California. Like, they have some of the most restrictive gun laws of all the states in the United States. So Upchurch taking advantage of that, flipping this, and again, the persona and the bad boy gangster persona that Tom MacDonald wants to portray to us all. Man, I'm trying to slide through this. That did shake me. That shook me, man. I just know how my people would feel about that. You know what I'm saying? Like, again, I can only speak from my side of things, in my perspective, and the people who I love. So
Armor vest on a tank without a fucking rifle with him, jumping up and down like he's the United cheerleader.
Armored vest on a tank, right? That, ooh, see, there's someone we haven't talked about in this whole situation, Adam Calhoun, right? And they were kind of beefing, Adam and Tom, and then they've come together. Now they've dropped their second album, but that was American flags, armored vest on a tank without a fucking rifle, right? He's saying, well, for one, California strict gun laws, right? You're bragging about this violent white boy that you can be, and yet there seems to be contradictions with where you live and everything else going on around you. But This to me is interesting because this is the Adam Calhoun song. So in a way, kind of drags Adam into this situation.
Tank without a fucking rifle with him, jumping up and down like he's the United cheerleader.
And then again, like he keeps coming back to this, like gender fluidity, jumping up and down like he's the United cheerleader, like cheerleader for the United States, or literally like the United cheerleading organization.
Tank without a fucking rifle with him, jumping up and down like he's the United cheerleader. This twat tweeting on Twitter with his gender fluid fingers. Guys, I'm saving country rap and I think I can make it better. This cracker
Twat tweeting on Twitter. I love the TTTTT that he's playing off of right now. But again, I don't get that form of attack.
gender fluid fingers. Guys, I'm saving country rap and I think I can make it better. This cracker
I'm saving country rap, and I think I can make it better. Like, again, he does have some of that, like, over-enunciation, like, very white boy-esque sometimes with some of his flows. So, Church, again, that's funny in terms of taking that and flipping it. That's a good tactic from Church there.
gender fluid fingers. Guys, I'm saving country rap and I think I can make it better. This cracker dressing up like a bedazzled Power Ranger with some CGI cows cause they ain't got no farm around them. You can't poke at me, bitch.
Oh, that's Tom MacDonald's song, End of the World. So we got a CGI in this stuff because, again, you're not really out in the country, even though, like, you're talking to a fan base that is country and you're positioning lyrics and things and talking about tractors and pickup trucks and stuff that you're not really leading that lifestyle with. You see what Church is doing. He's throwing a lot of shade and question marks into the music that Tom MacDonald is putting out and the subject matter of that music versus the lifestyle that this guy is leading. And he's trying to poke holes, and this is his approach.
Ranger with some CGI cows cause they ain't got no farm around them. You can't poke at me, bitch. You a homebody in Cali. And South Park said y'all's heads already cut into half. See, I'm invisible, lit, gas leaking, vent.
Oh, South Park heads cut in half because they really are cut in halves, right? South Park, Canada, South Park, connecting that. Oh.
And South Park said y'all's heads already cut into half. See, I'm invisible, lit, gas leak, invincible, spit. Komodo dragon, acid drip when I be hitting a lick. Nobody.
Oh, that's a smooth line. Invisible lit. I sneak up on you like a gas leak, right? And I don't know why I'm going to share this. This is a wild personal story, but the neighbors that lived next to my grandparents' house actually had a gas leak. And then a match was lit in the house and they didn't know, and the house fucking blew up. Wild. Anyways, I don't know why it made me think of that.
Gas leak, invincible, spit.
Gas leak, invincible, spit. Very smooth, multi-syllable rhyme scheme right there. And then Komodo dragon, acid drip when I be hitting a lick, because he could have like acid drip in terms of his drip and what he's wearing versus like acid dripping from his tongue because a Komodo dragon has venom that leaks. I don't know if it's acid. It's more like venom that he's got hitting a lick, licking tongue, but also robbing a liquor store, hitting a lick as well.
Said y'all's heads already cut into half. See, I'm invisible, lit, gas leak, invincible, spit. Komodo dragon, acid drip when I be hitting a lick. Nobody thinking like this, so why you sit on the fence? My language arts gun racked, holding infinite clips.
My language arts gun racked, holding infinite clips. You want this? I got this. I'm spitting at you right now while you sit on the fence. He's accusing Tom of being a fence sitter. Okay.
So why you sit on the fence? My language arts gun racked, holding infinite clips. Independent, but you popping up on CNN, rocking Balenciaga on my bullshit. Got the heart of 20 oxen. Shaped the
On my bullshit, an ox, a bullshit. Got the heart of 20 oxes because I'm strong as shit. I'm lifting this game. Again, poking holes into the character of Tom. You say that you're independent, and I thought about this when he had the PR lines before, but you popping up on CNN rocking like Balenciaga. You got all these nice clothes, and how are you getting all of these PR opportunities? It all comes back around. And then obviously the CNN, because we know in terms of like where Fox News aligns and where CNN aligns, I think it's important that instead of Church saying you're on Fox News doing this, you're on CNN doing this.
Balenciaga on my bullshit, got the heart of 20 oxen. Shaped the lane like terracotta, that's a Veracasa partner.
That's that Veracasa. I never thought I'd hear that. See, this is what I mean. Church really is an intelligent dude, man. He is. So Veracast, we're getting at the root, like the true cause of it all. We've got independent observation finding the root cause. And I think to me, he's getting at the Veracasa really of the musician that is Tom MacDonald as he's trying to do through this diss track. And then shake the lane. He's shaking the lane up. Terracotta, easily breakable.
That's that Veracasa partner. I'ma fuck every rapper up like they was Farrah Fawcett. Get it?
Fuck every rapper up like they was Farrah Fawcett, because Farrah Fawcett's dead, so they're up, so he's fucking up. Farrah Fawcett, yeah, she used to be hot, man, so fucking him like a, hot celebrity back in the
Now
day.
that's that Vera Casa partner. I'ma fuck every rapper up like they was Farrah Fawcett. Get it? Pussy target, get the notebook. Ryan Gosling. You adopted neurotoxin. Take caution when moving on the Martian. You
Take caution moving on to Martian. You adopted these neurotoxins. You adopted. I take the neurotoxin as symbolic for, like, you know, embracing this toxic culture and like this woke toxicity and taking that on and then making music that was counterculture to that. And then obviously Ryan Gosling in The Notebook. Listen, I'm a man. I watch The Notebook. It brings tears to my eyes. It happens. Okay? It's a beautiful fucking movie. Don't fuck with me on that. All right? Ryan Gosling is a G.
the notebook. Ryan Gosling.
And then, like, get out your notebook, start writing, start getting back to
You
it.
adopted neurotoxin. Take caution when moving on the Martian. You the biggest fan of Marshall. Let's see if the math is honest. Use my SEO when you act like this situation shocking. As his mother.
Use my SEO when you act like this situation shocking. You're the biggest fan of Marshall's and Marshall Mathers, Eminem. Situation shocking SEO. Like, I wonder if he's saying, like, you tag off of me, you copy off of me and my SEO and what I do when you make music about shocking situations and you want to make this like counterculture, counter woke stuff. Like, you're tagging into my movement and the things that I bring along.
Fuckers what they capsize. They smile and wave to the wave, make them capsize. Rolling in my lane, then you chillin' in your last ride. Five head ass, what your capsize? Asking motherfuckers what they capsize. They smile and wave to the wave, make them capsize. Rolling in my lane, chillin' in your last
Really good mix on this.
ride. Five head ass, I know you on the cap side. He gonna be like, if I'm Dennis the Menace, you're just a hobo in the wagon. I'm gonna feed you pork and beans under some bridge up in Nashville. I'm the illest rapper, dog. I got bacteria lyrics. And dog, tied it on my lip. I got a sausage addiction.
Didn't Mac Lethal use something like that with the hog tatted on him, sausages, dicks, playing off of that?
Bacteria lyrics.
Again, he's trolling his style of delivery and voice.
And dog, tied it on my lip. I got a sausage addiction.
Wow. All right, I got a few thoughts about this one. I mean, first and foremost, I spoke my piece on the use of the N-word. I mean, yeah, to me, like, I guess there's using it in situations around people that you know, maybe. Again, it's not something that I lean towards. But then there's writing it, recording it, mixing it, mastering it, releasing it, and then putting it out on a lyric video. So it's very premeditated, right? We'll put that one there. In terms of the diss track itself, my phone's ringing. Why is my phone ringing? In terms of the diss track itself, I felt like this is bait from Church. I thought there were some really good bars and approaches from him. There were also some other ones, which obviously I question and I raise. So, you know, I'm going to step back and I'm going to try my best to look at this from outside the box as I can, because let's face it, at the end of the day, I'm an Upchurch fan. I'm also a Tom MacDonald fan. So this is really, really weird. Normally in a diss track, maybe there's one artist that I like or I don't like, and you guys know when I'm a little bit biased in that situation, or I don't give a shit about both artists and I can just really pop off and have fun with it. But this one, this is really, really tough for me. But I do feel like Church is just trying to see if he can hook something. Because again, while he did go in on the character stuff, I felt like Church could have dove deeper into certain subjects if he wanted to. And I know what his pen is like and what he's capable of. So I definitely feel like he wants to get him into the arena to see if he will play first. And then I'm sure, I guarantee you, Church has something on deck and ready to rock if he does get a Tom MacDonald response. All right, now that stuff off to the side. One other thing I want to say about this situation is I don't understand where this is coming from. I don't think I understand Church right now. As far as I am aware, I know of nothing that Tom MacDonald has done to upset Church. I know no beef that has gone into this situation that has built this up, that has merited this type of response from Church. And it's almost like upsetting. Like I said, I'm a fan of both of them. You hate to see something like this because at the end of the day, they do have similar fan bases. And like I talked about before, like, why fight amongst themselves? Why divide when our country needs more unity, when it needs more people coming together? It just sucks to see that from two independent artists that I respect, who are not afraid to push their own lane, to do their own things, who have paved the way for so many other artists. It's just something that I hate, and that's me personally. Now, stepping outside of me and trying to be an analyst and a reactor on here, right? Who enjoys breaking this stuff down. It's hip hop. It's beef. It's diss tracks. There was a lot to break down. You guys love it. It's diss track season. We've had a whole week of breaking down diss tracks. And that's what we dove into so far. But anyways, what do you guys think of the video? Comment down below. Do you think Tom will respond? Do you think Upchurch has another response from that? All right, stay safe, guys. I love you. It's one only Knox Hill. No, I'll catch you again.